So I know that this week's video is kind of late, but I had to do a lot of stuff this weekend, and I never really had time to actually sit down, record a video, and then edit it. This past week, I actually got invited super last minute to Alice in Wonderland show by her tour manager. He's my friend. Thanks, dude, for an amazing opportunity. So I thought I could turn this week's video into a few quick tips through some situations that I had to go through this past weekend. So I got amazing shots, but it was also kind of like challenging to think because the situation was always changing. So I'm making this video for you guys today to give you some quick tips for photography in concerts and shows. Before we get started, if you guys are new here, my name is David Lee. I'm a photographer and cinematographer looking to help you improve your visual content through tutorials, advice, and entertain you guys with my own content. And if you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and we're just gonna jump straight into it. So let's get started. Tip number one is to make sure that you control your ISO. The first few shots where the opening act was going on, it was Bauer and there weren't many lights at all. So I shot up my ISO to 5,000 thinking that it would help out, but honestly it didn't help out that much at all, and I ended up with a really poor image with a lot of noise and everything, and I was pretty upset about that. But the images came out okay. They're alright, they're usable. I could have done so much better. So make sure when you're shooting your ISO you keep an eye on that, because the lights actually give you a lot of light and it can really work with you. So you don't have to use ISOs over 800, 1000 or whatever, because during the main act, the Alice in Wonderland act, there was a lot of lights. So I was able to keep my ISO at about 800, 400 to 800 range. Nothing too high, nothing too crazy and out of the box. So we were able to get some amazing images out of that. When it comes to taking the shots themselves, I really like to hold down the shutter and have it on high-speed continuous shooting, because when you shoot concerts, every second matters. Every second is a different photo because the lights go crazy, the lights are flashing here and there and saying the background's changing so quickly. Everything changes so much during concert photography. Every second counts, so I hold down the shutter, especially on the 1DX2. I came out with 5,000 pictures. 5,000. And I ended up editing 400. So I had to go through all 5,000 and select whatever good ones there were, and I ended up with 400 good pictures. So that is insane. The more you can capture, the better, because each moment matters and you really don't want to miss a moment. Now let's talk about handling your shutter speed. So when you're handling your shutter speed, you want something that can take pictures of things that are moving really fast without blurring. You want to be able to capture moments as quickly as possible, but this also throws in with a light situation. So you want to keep your aperture at the widest possible aperture you can, because you want to be able to keep in as much light as possible, but your shutter speed has to be somewhere 250, 1/250 or faster, because if you keep it too low, the pace of the show is like moving super quick. The act is jumping around, doing a bunch of motions, and you're gonna end up with this blur, the cinematic blur that you don't want. So you want everything to be sharp, you want everything to be crisp, have everything in focus, no blur. You want to capture that exact moment, not the moment right before. You don't want to capture, just blur. Rather than staying right in front of the act, you want to explore your horizons. You want to be able to go to the back of the venue, record the crowd with all the lights and all the the act itself from the whole venue. You want to see the whole picture and be able to explore different angles and whatnot. So don't just stick around in one spot. Venture around, capture different things, use different lenses, wide angle, close up. I use a 70-200 and a 16-35 for this shoot, so I got two different perspectives of the same show, and it was crazy. So they look so different, but it was the same show. Now this one isn't so much as to shooting it, but when you're going back to edit it, I really love to play with the colors. The colors are super amazing because there's so many different colors and the outcomes could be beautiful. Rather than isolating colors when it comes to concert photographies, I like to increase the vibrance. I like to bring them up, change the hues a little bit to make them more appealing, make them like blend together more easier, and they all turn out really good. I love shooting them because there's so many colors to work with, and I love working with colors. Well, but that's all for today's video, guys. Super quick video. Sorry that I missed the Monday video, because I was supposed to upload on Monday. I was planning to, but I never got a chance to sit down and create one. Thank you guys so much. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there's any additional tips you guys want to tell anybody that's watching this video. Leave that in the comments below, because definitely I am kind of new to concert photography. I just wanted to make a quick video on the struggles that I faced, or the things that I think that you guys should know before even starting to jump into it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Have an amazing day, night, morning, wherever you're watching from, and I'll catch you then. Bye.